Welcome to BC Outdoors Sport Fishing with your host, Mike Mitchell. BC Outdoors Sport Fishing has been made possible by your Toyota BC dealers, Rapala, Harborcraft and Kingfisher, Yamaha, and the Pacific Salmon Foundation.
Oh my goodness! That is awesome.
Look at that fish. Gorgeous.
There he goes. Wow. Look at that wrist on him.
Oh, this is a Chinook.
Chrome
Beautiful.
bullet. Welcome everybody to BC Outdoor Sport Fishing. I'm your host, Mike Mitchell. Today we're fishing with Brian Chan. Brian, welcome to the show.
Hey, good to fish with you again, Mike.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't want to be net boy today, but we'll get into that maybe
We'll
a little
split
bit
it.
later.
We'll split the duties.
Right, that sounds good. What are we doing, Brian?
Well, we finally made it to Sheridan Lake.
Yeah.
Big piece of water, right along Highway 24, the fishing highway. Big water, big fish. And it's early October. Actually, it's mid-October. And hopefully we're gonna spend a couple days here because it's such a big piece of water. We need the time to look for fish.
Sure.
But hopefully we get some big ones.
Good. Sounds good. Fly fishing for rainbows.
You betcha.
Sounds
Leeches.
great. Awesome. Let's get at it. What do you think?
Sounds like a good idea.
There we go. Right on. Size to it? Oh, clear line for you.
Oh,
Right on. Well, that's a good start.
it's not huge, but it's
Oh, that's good.
Sheridan Lake fish.
Yeah. Oh, clear this out of the way. How deep was that, Brian? How deep are you fishing?
We're down, well, we're anchored in 8 feet of water and I'm hanging just about 8.
Are you?
Just
Okay.
about touching the bottom.
And this is case in point why it's so important to scan the lake for moving fish, right?
Well, we moved, right?
Yeah.
I remember I saw those 3 fish and we
Yeah.
got to go.
Right over.
It's a big Sheridan, such a huge piece of water. We've already burned half a tank of gas.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a good little jump there. How's it feel?
Oh, it's good.
It's good. Got it here. Good start. It's a nice healthy fish. So what are the stockings on this lake?
Well, this lake is stocked with both diploid and triploid Penasque rainbows.
Okay.
And could be some blackwater still in here because this looks like a blackwater.
Okay.
But there's both sterile and
And the difference between a diploid and triploid for viewers is?
So the diploids are reproductive, so they'll spawn, mature
Okay.
and spawn.
Yeah.
The triploids are non-reproductive.
Okay, that's right.
And the biggest fish we're going to catch are going to be those big,
Triploids.
older triploids.
Much like the Roche Lake one we caught.
Yeah, exactly.
That would probably just barely fit in this nice big Moby net here too. That's good. That's a good healthy fish.
Yeah.
Not long, but very deep.
Yeah, it's
Nice
deep.
deep fish. Oh, he's not ready yet. Hold on. There we go. I'll do it
Oh,
the
we got
backwards
him.
way. There we go. That's a good fish, Brian. That's a
So, you know,
beautiful
this is
fish.
October, right? And they're going to be eating shrimp. We can do a throw pump.
Yeah, what's on that?
And a lot of, in Sheridan Lake and lots of other lakes, there's the fly.
There you go. Perfect.
Already
Yeah.
fell out.
Awesome.
They have, you can see the copepods on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're like lice.
Okay.
And in a lot of lakes where they have lice, that's what makes the fish jump.
Okay.
And that's what I saw. Was
Yeah, you
3
saw fish jumping, yeah.
But, so those are just jumping fish, but it tells you there's other fish around there, and that's why I wanted to move.
And so what are these lice doing on the fish then? What do they do?
Oh, they
they're
just
okay?
irritate them.
Yeah,
They're like a
okay.
mosquito bite,
Okay.
and it makes them jump, and they jump to try to
Yeah.
shake them off. So I'll just let this guy go.
Oh, I'll let that guy go.
There's a
Good fish,
beautiful
Brian.
rainbow.
And again, that's a black water.
Yeah, that's a diploid blackwater, reproductive blackwater.
So typically, how big do the fish get?
Well, that are high teens,
Yeah.
16, 17 every year. 15 to 17 pounders are caught every year, quite regularly actually. Big piece
Yeah.
of water, extremely productive. If you look at an aerial photograph of Sheridan Lake, you can see all the nice
Oh, yeah.
shoal area.
Yeah.
And there's lots of shrimp in here for them to eat.
Oh, that's good. And I hope we don't get one of those big ones because if viewers have seen that Roche Lake episode where we had the gong show going on with 10-pounder. I can't imagine adding another 5 to a fish. But
We'll chase it.
all right, we'll get the anchor ropes
Yeah.
up this time, maybe.
Yeah, we'll get up.
All right, let's get some more fish. There we go.
What do you got there, Mike?
I thought it was bottom at first.
Oh, that's not.
It is,
I
that
don't
is
know.
a fish.
It's a movable bottom.
It's not very big though. Just a little guy, I think. Oh, there we go. I just happened to look over at the boats leaving behind us. There you go.
I don't, you can't. You don't know size.
No, you don't. This guy's not.
Oh,
yeah, nice jump.
Little panache.
Yeah, you can tell.
See how silvery they are? It's really hard to beat these panaches.
No, they're
because
gorgeous fish.
They're just beautiful fish. There's probably not a spot on that fish.
Oh, look at
And
that.
they love to jump.
Yeah. Gorgeous fish. Well, this is my second go around at. Oh, he popped off.
Oh.
Perfect. That's good. Second go around at fishing Sheridan. First time I hooked a fish, so it's a good sign.
That's right.
How's your your indicator's down?
No,
I gotta go catch another one here.
good.
There's more BC Outdoors sport fishing right after this break. Closed captioning provided by Coast Spas, the world's best built spas.
Oh, good fish.
yeah.
Nice fish. Well, you can see it even knocked up some weeds there.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, he's right on the rear.
Oh, it's been a while. Starting to lose faith in this lake, Brian.
I'm a little worried about the weather around us. Right
Oh,
now.
the weather's pretty ugly too. But you know what?
Yeah.
The best part about this is we've seen some fish move, so yeah, it
It's a
makes
good
a difference.
sign. Maybe they're moving before the storm.
Yeah, and of course we're at beautiful Sheridan Lake up in the interior near Caribou.
Oh.
Caribou.
Big lake, but big fish. And
Yeah.
Well, the fish we've been seeing jumping are huge.
Yeah, and we're staying up at. Look at the weeds all over that line. We're staying up at Loon Bay Resort up here. But so Brian, if people are coming up here in the middle of the season, peak season, and Loon Bay happens to be full, where else can they stay?
Well, certainly, if anglers planning a trip, they should log on to the website of the campingrvbc.com,
Okay.
and because there's lots of information on there on campsites, recreation sites. There's over 1,000 campgrounds on that website that are situated on stock lakes.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's awesome. That's great information. And again, if I want to come up and stay and fish this lake, that Loon Bay Resort we're staying in is absolutely fantastic. I was commenting last night to Madeline how clean even the rocks are. It's just pristine. Yeah, it's just beautiful. There it goes, right on. That's what we like to see.
You know why he's fighting.
Hi. Oh, he's a good fish. Yeah.
Oh, it's good fish.
Yeah. Hey, it's also shallow in here too, so they don't like that shallow water, right?
Yeah,
To
we're
touch
only,
your,
we're
touch
only
your
in 7
bellies
feet
on
of
there.
water.
Look at this gorgeous fish.
That was a little late.
Yep. Okay. So we'll just skirt them in here, so if you get a chance. Oh yeah, beautiful fish. Good fight on them too.
Oh.
Just fresh, eh? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Watch that anchor line there, Brian. Oh, there he is there. Oh, underneath the boat, underneath the boat, underneath the boat.
Oh, got him, Mike. Good job. Gonna get the hook out of them? Just hooked on the edge of his mouth there.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Single
Little
barbless.
micro leech.
Little micro leech, yeah. Look at the back on it. We'll show the viewers a good shot of this here too. Okay. Drop that net down there for you. Good fish.
Beautiful fish.
Nice Sheridan Lake fish.
Good condition. That fish is probably 3 years old. Before next spring.
And what strain would that be?
This is a beautiful Penasque rainbow.
Yeah.
Very few spots on it,
Yeah.
and just a chunk. Just a gorgeous rainbow trout.
Oh, that's great.
So
We'll let him go to swim another day. There he goes, straight down. And you can see the
Water's
water
cold.
so clear.
Yeah, you can see
I
him a
can
long
see him
ways.
swimming away. He's any of the depths. Nice job.
Yeah.
How's that netting? Up
You're
the par?
good. You did okay.
All right.
Learning with the pros. Brought to you by your Toyota BC dealers.
I'd like to talk to you about the importance of fishing micro leeches late in the fall season when you're fishing productive still waters like we are today. When water temperatures get below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and right now we're at 47, those fish, particularly big fish, are going to come into shallower and shallower water to feed. Their primary food source at this time of year are scuds, either the big gamma shrimp or their smaller cousin, the hyalella shrimp. The trout are rooting around over the marl, that light colored bottom, and they're picking out these scuds. You can have some good fishing trying to imitate those small scuds or even the bigger ones, but oftentimes it's more effective to fish leeches, and in particularly small leeches, which we call micro leeches. So small micro leeches work well, either under an indicator or floating line, long leader, naked fishing, or fishing with an intermediate sinking line. By small, I mean tying them on 14 2X, 12 2X, even 14 standard scud hooks work quite well. Using tungsten bead heads if possible to help you get them down. Primary colors of the leeches you want to use are black, dark brown, light brown, maroon, olive green, dark olive green. They all can be very effective. The key is presenting them as close to the bottom as possible. Even dragging the tail of your small micro leech in through the marl can be really effective. Something you want to try, it's well worth it. Even though those fish are focusing on shrimp, they really do like to eat small leeches. For more tips, visit bcoutdoorsmagazine.com. Fish.
There we go. Finally.
Oh yeah.
This chrome bullet.
Moving to jumping fish.
Perfect. Nice to see they want to cooperate with somebody at least.
Tough fishing.
I don't know if I put a fly on my line. Maybe that might help, eh? What'd you get this one on?
A small brown leech.
Yeah.
You know, we've done a lot. Oh, had to go get gas today.
Yeah, they've moved around a lot.
We moved around a lot. Got to find jumping fish. At least you know there's fish in the area when they're jumping.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a big piece of water.
Oh, it's
and
huge.
you've got to move to find fish.
Yeah.
Once you find them, then you got to get them happy so
Yeah.
that they'll bite. Because these fish are jumping, and all of a sudden they'll bite for 10, 15 minutes and then go off. That's
Yeah.
typical in the fall when there's no hatches. You know,
Yeah.
they just go in small spurts.
And that weather can be a
Well,
weather can
yeah,
be a
we're
problem
fighting
too.
weather today too. So.
Like I said, the hailstorm and the rain and the wind and the clouds have been rolling through. It looks like at one point it looks like we're in the middle of a vortex. All around the lake was all cloudy and that's a good looking fish.
Beautiful panask. Well, let's have a quick
Oh,
look
the
at this
fly's
guy.
popped out and
Fly's
everything.
already out.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost thought I'd forgotten how to do this. Let me grab that the vial here for you too, Brian.
I'm pretty sure it's just going to have shrimp in it, but. Yep, I can see them. Could have some zooplankton too, Daphnia,
Wow.
baby damsels too,
Oh, this tiny little green shrimp.
tiny hyalellas. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Full.
They're all alive.
Yeah,
It's good.
that's a good sign.
At least they're eating. We're just trying to give them something different because these guys are rooting around the bottom. Their head's in the marl, and they're eating.
That's a beautiful conditioned fish.
They're eating those scuds, and we're just trying to give them something else.
It's a healthy fish. All right.
There's more BC Outdoors Sport Fishing right after this break. Welcome back to BC Outdoors Sport Fishing.
bit of a tango here. Finally hooked a fish. I gotta tell you, Brian, I've almost forgot what this feels like. And so we touched on a little bit of the difference, like between the fish, the species in this lake.
Yeah.
They got Pennask, Blackwaters.
And Blackwaters, yeah.
And what's the difference? Like why do they stock certain fish in certain lakes? And
Well, it's just Pennask and Blackwaters, they're both in this lake because they both provide a bit of a different fishing experience. The Blackwaters are more aggressive feeders, so
yeah,
we've tried different strains just to see if they're make it easier for people to catch them.
yeah,
They're basically insectivores. They're a little more aggressive than the Pennask,
okay.
but really the Pennask are the ones that really like to jump.
This is a good fish. It's got some weight to him.
Yeah. Should try to bring him around.
He just touched down.
We know this fish, if we did a throw pop on him, it's going to be
Full of shrimp, yeah.
Pile.
There we go.
You got
Finally.
a beautiful blackwater rainbow here.
That's a Blackwater.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Spotted, so we'll just flip them over here.
Sure.
Other side. That's a chunky fish.
Yeah, healthy. Oh, you sense the relief I have right now. It's been a tough 2 days for me, that's for sure.
You want to let your fish go away?
Yeah, I'll get my hands wet for a change. Good job on the netting, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. There we go. Oh, he's got some good weight too.
There he goes. Beautiful rainbow.
Can you see that?
Yeah. Chunky.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Good job. Thanks for
Yeah.
the netting. Thanks for putting us on a fish too. Yeah. There he goes away.
There he goes. Let's get
Can
another one.
If we get a couple more of those, it'd be great. The light's fading a bit, but I'm sure we can get some more stuff.
And now, here's a look at today's tackle and gear, which is available at thefishandhole.com.
Hello folks, we're going to talk to you a little bit about the gear and the setup that we've been using on today's episode. We started out with 10-foot 5-weight fly rods, again different varieties and brands. Paired them up with a Cortland Precision XE reel. This is the number 2. It's a large arbor reel with a nice drag on it. And then we put on the Cortland Precision Dynatip fly lines. And again, those are great for punching in the wind when the wind was coming up a bit. That really kind of helped us today. And then Brian kind of came in with his stuff here. So we'll talk about
So
that,
we're touching a Climax fluorocarbon leader, 9-footer, ending in 4X. And then to that we're adding more Suffix 4-pound 4X to get to the depths we want to fish. We're slipping on a quick release indicator because we're fishing anywhere from 7 feet to 14 feet of waters. So it's easy to adjust and they release when you hook that big fish.
Yep.
To the end of the tippet, depending on the depth we're fishing, we're using a barrel swivel and tied on with an improved clinch knot. And then from the barrel swivel, more 4-pound Suffix, usually between 16 and 24 inches down to our fly, which today we're using these small micro leeches and tying them on with non-slip loop knots. We vary the leader length below the swivel depending on how spooky the fish are. We want the swivel to help us get us down. By lengthening it out, we just get a little more distance in between the fly. And also, we want to make sure there are some times when we want to drag that fly almost in the marl, and we can do the final fine-tuning on depth by varying the length of tippet from the swivel to the fly.
Good. Also can't forget the G3 boat. Tons of room in this boat for us to fish out of, and the motor gets us around where we got to get to. And
Yeah, it's a perfect stable.
important today, going back and forth looking for fish moving and be able to pick up nice and quiet and getting to the spots we need.
Yeah,
So it's been good.
Yeah, we got to look. We got to look for fish.
Good. Again, we'll show you a quick list, folks, of what we've been using on today's episode, give you a better idea. Nice,
Take-
right on. We just were over the other bank behind us here. Saw some fish moving. Decided to come and try our luck here.
Yeah.
But it's
I
not.
mean, we're in 7 feet of water.
It's
but
not
no,
an
this is
easy fishery.
crystal clear water.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. You should see him just splashing around here. What did you get him on?
Got him on a small brown micro leech,
Yeah,
6 inches off the bottom.
gorgeous fish. I don't know how we can't see more of these fish around here because it's. Oh, that's it.
He jumps in.
Jumped right into the net. Perfect.
Oh,
There's another panask, I believe, right?
yeah, that's a beautiful Panask rainbow.
Look at that right in the top of the
Yep.
the
Yeah.
snout. That's awesome.
So,
Pop that hook out. Let our viewers have a quick look at him. I'm just looking around to see if there's any more fish moving around.
slow down. Well, this is a younger one,
Yeah,
but they're still
fish.
beautiful fish.
Yeah, awesome. You can tell you're saying the difference between a panask and some of the other ones. Less spots. and
Very
stuff,
lightly
right?
spotted just above the lateral line.
Yeah.
Whereas the black waters in this lake are heavily spotted on above and below the lateral line and heavily spotted in the tail.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Well, light's fading. We got another lake to fish another day, I think. Might have to call it a day today. What do you say?
Yeah.
It's the way it goes. Yeah. It's the way it goes.
I mean, we don't catch, I mean, that's fishing, you know, it's
Yeah.
not great all the time. We caught a few nice fish, but we really worked hard for them.
We did.
And that's fall, you know, especially on a big lake like Sheridan, you've got to move. Some guys will have great fishing today, but they're in a, you know, in it
And a pot of fish.
opposite end of the lake in a small pocket of fish.
Yeah.
And we just haven't really found that heavy concentration of fish.
No, but again, thank you for coming out, showing us around. Happy to be your net boy this week as usual. That was good. But that's the way it goes.
Yeah, that's
Part
where
of
she
fishing,
goes,
right?
Yeah.
So anyway, also thank you viewers for joining us today on BC Outdoor Sport Fishing. We look forward to having you again join us future episode. Thank you.
BC Outdoor Sport Fishing has been made possible by your Toyota BC dealers. Rapala, crafted from experience. Yamaha, what kind of Yamaha are you? Harborcraft and Kingfisher, Canada's best-selling welded aluminum boats. The Pacific Salmon Foundation, bringing them back stream by stream. Freshwater Fishery Society of BC, Scotty, Lowrance, Procure, thefishandhole.com, and Coast Spas. Along with